Have I ever interacted with beings who are partially human? Here's the thing. When I say partially human, I say that because that's the question that came in. I experience beings who look human, not partially human, but full on human. Now, you could argue, well, yeah, because you live here and there are humans everywhere. I mean galactics. I mean beings of other dimensions, other realities, other universes, other timelines that are human, full on human. There are more humans that have colonized space than you can ever imagine. Some of them just look human and probably have different, some slightly different DNA structures. A lot of them have described themselves as us having colonized in far, far distant versions of our history, versions of civilizations we don't even know exist that had traveled to space, that had the capability of walking in and knowing how to use stargates to travel dimensionally through portals and go to different places. There are more humans in the universe than you can ever imagine. The number is literally unfathomable for the human mind. Most people can't even comprehend the idea of 1 billion. Now, if you don't truly understand the number, or if you're like, well, maybe I don't, go look it up. Look at the comparison of 1 to 100 to 10,000 to 100,000, a million, a billion, a trillion. Look at the comparison. The human mind doesn't often understand the vast difference between that number. And there are probably trillions of humans out there in the universe. Now, I don't know how many exactly. I just know that I continuously come into contact with beings who describe themselves as human who are on other planets, who are in other dimensions. I have had beings who come to me who are human like in the sense that they've been genetically altered, in the sense of hybrids. Many of you know about hybrids, the idea of extraterrestrials and galactics coming together and manipulating DNA to create more advanced versions of ourselves, to hybridize ourselves into more and more advanced versions, I guess is the way to say it, because that's what's coming to mind anyway. And so there is this idea that people have that humans are only on Earth. That's not the case. That's far from it. The idea that humans are only on Earth is a religious ideology, a way of making humans feel special, making humans feel like they're the only ones, they're God's creation, they're special, they're unique. That's ego. That's all ego and division. It's division from the rest of the universe, division from all the different dimensions on Earth, division from everything to create this concept that humanity is special. There are far more humans out there than you would ever imagine. And my opinion has always been, my feeling is that, yes, people are afraid of galactics and extraterrestrials coming down. What will they do? What are their intentions? All of that. What happens when they find out that there are other humans out there? Think about that. We don't trust the humans we have on Earth right now. How are they going to trust humans that come down from other spaces, from other planes of existence? Those who live in other dimensions right beside us, other timelines, those from the past and future who can integrate with us. It's a difficult thing for a lot of people. It's this idea that we are not alone, and it's not just that we are not alone. We are out there. Our brethren, our brothers and sisters are all out there on different planets. Even in our own solar system, there are humans in different spaces of our solar system. We had multiple planets. Maldek is one of those planets, I think that's the name of it anyway. Sometimes I lose the name, but the asteroid belt was a planet at one time. Mars was populated at one time with humans. And have I experienced them? Yeah, I have friends who are humans watching us, waiting for us to have the collective capacity. That's the key, collective capacity to embrace them and not fear them, to be able to understand who they are. They walk amongst us. There are humans that are not of this world walking amongst us. There are also beings who are just close enough to looking human that they can pass walking amongst us. I have stories on my YouTube about seeing beings. There's always one in particular that comes to mind about uh, a human walking through a convention and having kind of a hazy energy, and me looking at them and being like, this is something just not fully on the up and up with this person as they're walking by. And to anyone else, they would have gone unnoticed based on the clothing they were wearing, which wasn't very like flamboyant or clean or suit and tie, nothing like that. It wasn't it was a Comic-Con convention, so it wasn't like a costume. It was just very blend in type of energy. But they had features that didn't look like the regular proportions of a human. Now, I don't know if only I caught that, because many of these beings mask and are able to mask in a variety of ways: technology, telepathy, shape shifting, all this stuff. And they walked by and came back to my table and talked to me for a minute. And I was able to confirm afterwards, about a week later, I think. It might have been a little longer. You can find the video on my YouTube under extraterrestrial experiences. But I was able to confirm that they were an ET walking through the show. And they're here. There are more of them here than you can ever imagine. But the thing that we have to do as a society is reduce the fear around humans, around galactics, around others. And why do I say humans? Because most people can't accept that other people have different opinions on this planet. Most people don't talk to their neighbors because maybe they have a different political view and they're just like, I'm not going to talk to them. They divide. They divide everything. They build walls. They create borders and boundaries within the space of reality they wish to exist in, because they have fear of these other people. When you can't have unity if you're not willing to embrace everyone, if you have fear of what your neighbor is going to do to you, if you have fear of what another country is going to do to you, if you have fear of your boss, if you have fear of other people in general, there's unity isn't a possibility. We need to create unity with our own society so that we can create unity with other beings. That all starts with us individually. Contact is here. A lot of people want to be like, when's contact coming? What's the date? When are they landing? How do I do it? It's already here. It's already happening on an individual basis for those of you who are ready. If you want to meet humans of other worlds, start working on your healing journey. Start working on clearing energy, on healing your traumas, specifically fear around meeting other beings. It's a big difference to say you want to meet another being and you're ready to do it than to actually do it, even in meditation. It can be an intense experience for people in meditation to feel the energies of other beings. Other humans do not have our energy. We have a very dense energy on this planet. Other humans have lighter energies, higher frequency energies. And so you have to start working on releasing the fear so that you can meet them without fear and be able to invite those in that are ready to meet you, that your guides say, yes, these people are safe to meet. So yes, they are out there. Hopefully that helps. And let me know if you have any questions or comments. If you're interested in spirit art, please visit awakenwithwillow.com, where I can draw the beings that are around you: galactics, Sasquatch, extraterrestrials, fairies, all those types of things. Love you all. Grateful for each and every one of you.